What does it mean to be truly mature? It's a question that invites contemplation. Maturity is often mistaken as a mere product of age, but it goes beyond the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's about a shift in mindset, a change in behavior. It's about evolving perceptions and the ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. So, are you ready to explore this fascinating concept further? Let's delve into the 10 signs of real maturity. You might find some of them surprising. The first sign of maturity is when sleep becomes more appealing than nights out drinking with friends. This shift in preference is not about being antisocial or boring. Rather, it's about recognizing the value of self-care and the importance of a good night's sleep. It's about understanding that your body is not invincible and needs time to rest and recover. Part of maturing is realizing that you don't have to say yes to every late-night outing or party invitation. There's power in choosing to prioritize your health over social pressures. It might be fun to dance the night away, but it's equally rewarding to wake up refreshed and energized, ready to seize the day. This change also reflects a deeper understanding of quality over quantity. It's about appreciating meaningful interactions over fleeting moments of fun. It's about investing in your future self, and that begins with taking care of your physical and mental health. Choosing rest over revelry indicates a level of self-awareness and prioritization that is a clear sign of maturity. The second sign of maturity is when small talk no longer excites you. As we grow, our appetite for dialogues that go beyond the surface level increases. It's not that the weather or the latest sports results are unimportant, but there's a desire for conversations that provide more food for thought, that challenge our perspectives, that allow us to learn and grow. Mature individuals seek meaningful relationships and interactions. They yearn for substantial dialogues and discussions that go beyond the trivialities of daily life. They want to delve into topics that matter, that stimulate the mind and soul. They seek connections that are fulfilling and rewarding, not just in a material sense, but spiritually and emotionally. This shift away from small talk and towards more profound exchanges isn't a dismissal of light-hearted banter, but a sign of an evolved mindset. It's a move towards authenticity, towards sincerity in our exchanges with others. Craving depth in conversations is a clear indication of emotional and intellectual growth. The third sign of maturity is being prepared to be silent rather than argue over nonsense. As we journey through life, we begin to realize that not every argument is worth engaging in. In fact, some discussions are nothing more than a drain on our energy, time, and peace of mind. This understanding is a hallmark of maturity, where we choose tranquility over turmoil and silence over senseless disputes. We start to grasp that being right is not always the most important thing. Sometimes, maintaining peace and harmony holds greater value than proving a point. There's an old saying that goes, "Choose your battles wisely," and this couldn't be truer. When we mature, we begin to discern between what's essential and what's not. We learn to let go of trivial matters and focus on the bigger picture. Choosing silence over petty arguments shows emotional intelligence, a key aspect of maturity. It's a testament to personal growth and a sign of a truly mature mindset. Sign 4 of maturity is never forcing love from anyone. Love is a profound emotion that should be organic, mutual, and free-flowing. It's not something to be demanded or coerced. True maturity reflects in our understanding of this fundamental truth. It's about recognizing that each person is a universe unto themselves, with their own feelings, thoughts, and trajectories. A mature individual understands that love can't be manufactured or manipulated. It's about letting relationships evolve naturally without rushing or pushing them in a certain direction. It's about patience, kindness, and respect for the other person's space and feelings. This understanding is not only applicable to romantic relationships, but extends to friendships, familial bonds, and even professional relationships. The beauty of love lies in its spontaneity and genuineness. It's about two people choosing each other every single day. Recognizing and respecting other people's emotions and decisions is a sign of emotional maturity. Sign 5 of maturity is becoming more open-minded. Open-mindedness may seem like a simple concept, but it's a significant sign of maturity. It's about being receptive to new ideas, different perspectives, and fresh experiences. It's not about blindly accepting everything we come across, but being willing to consider and evaluate diverse viewpoints. Imagine a world where everyone thinks alike, where there's no room for debate or no new ideas. Sounds pretty dull, doesn't it? That's where open-mindedness comes in. It adds variety, richness, and depth to our understanding of the world. But why is it a sign of maturity? Well, it shows a willingness to step out of one's comfort zone, to question one's beliefs, and to accept that we might not always be right. It involves humility, flexibility, and curiosity, qualities that are hallmarks of a mature individual. An open mind shows a willingness to learn and grow, which is a clear sign of maturity. Sign 6 of maturity is that your happiness doesn't depend on others, it comes from your inner self. We often seek validation and joy from external sources, like from the company of others or material possessions. But when we mature, we learn to find happiness within ourselves. This is about self-reliance, about realizing that our joy should stem from our own achievements, our own existence, and not be tied to external factors. Think about it. When you accomplish something you're proud of, when you spend a quiet day just being content in your own company, when you find peace in solitude, you're experiencing the joy that comes from within. This is a clear sign of emotional self-sufficiency, a sign that you're not dependent on others for your happiness. Finding joy within oneself is a sign of emotional self-sufficiency, a clear sign of maturity. It's about embracing the beauty of being you and finding happiness in your own way. Sign 7 of maturity is respecting people's differences. Each of us is a unique blend of experiences, thoughts, and emotions. Our differences are what make us special, what make us us. When we respect these differences, we acknowledge the beauty of our diversity, the richness it brings to our world. Respecting differences goes beyond merely tolerating others. It involves understanding, appreciating, and valuing the perspectives and experiences that are distinct from our own. It's about being open to learning from others, even when their views challenge ours. It's about celebrating the variety of life, rather than seeking uniformity. In a world so wonderfully diverse, respect for differences is not just a sign of maturity, it's a necessity. It fosters communication, collaboration, and understanding. It helps us grow as individuals and enriches our communities. It's a testament to our capacity for empathy and kindness. Respecting others, despite their differences, shows a level of empathy and understanding that signifies maturity. Sign 8 of maturity is not judging people easily. It's all about appreciating the complexity of human beings. Each person you meet carries a world within them, shaped by experiences and circumstances you may not know or understand. Maturity is recognizing this and resisting the urge to make snap judgments. Consider this. How fair would it be if someone judged you based on a single moment or action without knowing your whole story? Not very, right? That's why it's crucial to approach others with understanding and empathy. It's about giving people the benefit of the doubt, allowing them to reveal their true selves over time. Maturity involves realizing that people are more than what they appear to be at first glance. It's about acknowledging the layers and depth that make up a person and not rushing to label or categorize them. Resisting the urge to judge others prematurely shows a level of patience and understanding, key aspects of maturity. Sign 9 of maturity is forgiving people more easily. Let's delve into it. Forgiveness is an act of conscious choice, not a momentary feeling. It's a decision to let go of resentment, grudges, and thoughts of revenge. The true act of forgiveness doesn't condone the wrongdoings of others, but it frees you from the chain of negative emotions tied to the past. It's like untying a knot from your heart and allowing yourself to breathe easier, to live lighter. Moreover, forgiving others is a testament to personal growth. It shows that you've reached a point where your peace of mind is more important than nursing old wounds. It's not about forgetting what's happened, but about learning from it and moving forward. This ability to forgive and let go, to choose peace over bitterness, is a powerful sign of emotional strength. It's a sign that you've grown, that you've matured. The ability to forgive is a sign of emotional strength and maturity. The 10th and final sign of maturity is accepting heartache as a part of life. It's a profound realization, isn't it? Heartache in all its forms is an inescapable part of the human experience. It can be a painful process, but it's also a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, is born from heartache. It's in the moments of heartache where we learn the most about ourselves, about our strengths and our capacity to endure. It's through these experiences that we gain wisdom, empathy, and a deeper understanding of life. Remember, it's not about avoiding heartache, but rather learning how to navigate through it. It's about understanding that pain and disappointment are temporary. They do not define us. Instead, they shape us into more compassionate, more understanding, more mature individuals. Accepting heartache is a sign of emotional resilience, a clear sign of maturity. So, those were the 10 signs of real maturity. From choosing sleep over nightlife to moving beyond small talk and being prepared to be silent rather than argue over nonsense. We've discussed not forcing love, becoming more open-minded, and finding happiness within. We also highlighted the importance of not judging hastily, forgiving more easily, and accepting heartache as part of life. Each of these signs reflects a true maturity that we can all aspire to. Thank you so much for watching. If you agree with these signs, consider dropping a like and subscribing. Until next time, keep growing and stay mature.